From Mamma Mia, welcome to The Spill, your daily pop culture fix. I'm Laura Brodnick.
And I'm Em Burnham.
And welcome to Weekend Watch, our favourite time of the year where we go through the best new TV shows and movies that have been released this week just in time for you to watch them for the weekend. Mm-hmm. And the fun thing is we get to watch everything ahead of time so we can tell you what's good and what's not. We put in the legwork.
It's been a very, very good week for TV this week, I want to say. I have two recommendations.
Huge for you. Huge moment
Huge for me. And I also played by the rules.
I love that.
I know.
Because what I said, we can have fun and follow the rules at the same time. It's all I'm saying.
Says no one ever.
A fun time is an organised time. It's an organised time with, barriers and rules you have to follow.
I guess so.
Okay.
Well, these are two fun shows.
Are we having fun now?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay, great. Okay. You look sad.
Well, now I'm just thinking about how what a loser I am for following the rules. So I won't be doing that next week.
All right, we'll talk about that off air. Okay, what's your first recommendation?
The first show I want to talk about is the third and final season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Amazon Prime Video. We've come a long, long way. It's something very interesting being a grown woman, being so invested in this show about pretty much children. I mean, they're in the early 20s now, but they're pretty much children.
No, can I say becoming a woman means that you become overly obsessed with teen dramas because teen dramas, and there's studies on this to back me up, that most teen dramas are watched by adult women. Like the teens get in there.
As they should.
But, there's just something at that time that speaks to us. That's how you know you're an adult. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So stars the brilliant Lola Tung who plays Belly.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is about how she is suddenly pretty one summer and she has these family friends and their two brothers, Conrad and Jeremiah. Yeah. And she just goes between them both.
I love the idea that she turned pretty this summer and they were just like, it happens. Can I just say, personally still waiting. Maybe this summer 2025 is a summer I'm going to turn pretty.
And
I can't
I'll
wait.
turn pretty in 2026. Okay. So we don't share the summers.
Yeah. I mean, please let me go first. Yeah, can I have my own summer of being pretty?
You can do your first
and
summer
I'll hook
pretty.
up with some brothers.
And then we'll find two brothers and then it's my turn. Could be the same brothers, but hopefully different ones. Anyway.
We don't know what's going to happen,
So that's the formula of what happens.
Yes.
You turn pretty one summer and then there's two brothers you get to choose from. They're both very good looking.
Yeah.
You're all good looking. Everyone in the show is very good looking. Anyway, season 3 is kicked off. 2 episodes are out already. They're about 50 minutes each episode. The stakes are high, guys, because it is the last season. So we're like, who's she going to pick? Is she going to pick Conrad? Is she going to pick Jeremiah? Or will she pick herself? Now, listen.
Okay.
I am a feminist.
Okay.
If she picks herself, I am throwing the house. I'm going to be so mad at this girl.
You know when it's not okay to be a single empowered woman? In a teen rom-com. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. You can say
Lena Dunham had nothing to do with this, okay? Yeah. So that means I need her to end up with one of the guys.
She needs to have a man. That's what I'm going to say. She needs to put her worth and attach her worth to a man in her life in this particular instance.
Exactly. So the last season we saw her picking, quote unquote, picking Jeremiah over Conrad.
Do they start this season engaged?
They don't start the season, I know.
Sorry, I haven't watched it, guys.
I know the trailer can be a bit misleading. But
I watched the trailer,
They don't start the season engaged. It starts the season with her in college. It's Jeremiah's last year in college. She's in college with her best friend Taylor as well as her lover Jeremiah, which I feel like is low-key problematic. But we're starting off with, we're setting the tone, right? Yeah. When you choose what college you want to go to, you have to pick the one with your best friend and your boyfriend.
Again, this is what teen rom-coms have taught us, going back to Felicity in the 90s. You pick your college based on your high school crush.
Yes.
And that's that.
So the first episode, I don't want to give too much away because it did come out on Wednesday, so you have the weekend to watch it. Shit goes down, guys. Look,
Jesus.
I just want to say, so far, I've been Team Jeremiah. I think I might be Team Conrad.
That is a radical thing to say because this fandom is so intense.
So intense.
Like the people who make the show had to put out warnings on social media being like, hey guys, we know you're super invested in the show and that everyone's Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad, but please, they had to be pretty much say, please don't incite violence.
Yeah.
Please don't threaten the lives of other people. Let's just keep it clean, keep it happy.
And to that I say, screw that. I'm inciting violence.
Emily's out in the street, take him down.
Take him and all Jeremiah fans down. It's Team Conrad. But who's to say? Because I think that's the whole reason for Summer Turn Pretty. You swap who you like, either Conrad or Jeremiah.
Right.
And I swapped for the first time and the first episode of season 3. I don't know what's going to happen at the end.
Oh my God. So you want
I
her
might
to
swap again.
You want her to end up with Jeremiah.
I want her to, right now, I want her to end up with Conrad.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But right up until now, it's always been Jeremiah.
Okay, because I feel like the fandom's really leaning more towards Conrad. Like when I see them doing press and they say to the audience, which team are you? They're all yelling out Team Conrad. And even the actor who plays Jeremiah was like, I think the world is Team Conrad.
Yeah.
So
which sucks because Jeremiah just like, the thing is, the difference between Jeremiah and Conrad is like Jeremiah actually likes her.
Okay. Huge. But also, as we know, not always the sexiest thing.
Not always the sexiest thing. Sometimes you just want a man who just doesn't want anything to do with you.
Man who can't stand you. And we need to normalize that.
Okay.
Don't let any teenagers listen to this pod. We can't corrupt them with this.
So Summer I Turned Pretty, final season out on Prime Video. I do have another recommendation.
Okay, hit
really
me.
quickly. The next, I feel like I've been waiting for so long for this season. Season 17 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is out right now on Disney Plus. Similar to, it's not a similar show, but the first 2 episodes, like The Summer I Turned Pretty, are out. They're about 20 minutes per episode. The first episode, I need everyone to watch, especially if you're a fan of the other Disney Plus sitcom, Abott Elementary.
Oh my God, huge fan. I'm a huge fan of both.
It is the crossover episode.
Oh my God, that is your TV Christmas, right?
It is the best thing. So as you know, I did mention this on Weekend Watch, the last season of Abott Elementary, when it came out, they did a crossover of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and that was on their platform. So now it's Always Sunny's platform. Both really, really funny show. Abott Elementary is more like wholesome, funny, comedy, family TV. They also were nominated for some Emmys. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like rogue, potty mouth, like chaotic. Watching the characters of Abott Elementary speak in the way that the Always Sunny characters speak is so bizarre, but so good. It is such a funny episode. Both episodes are so good, but if you've been waiting for this season, it's the longest running live action sitcom in America in history, and it's so good. It's so funny. It's just such good TV. I missed really good TV, and this is really good TV.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Those are my recommendations.
Those are beautiful recommendations. So both those on Disney Plus.
Abbott Elementary and It's Always Sunny are both on Disney Plus. So watch them both because they're both so good.
Okay, I love that. All right, switching the tone slightly. You and I went we haven't seen each other for a while.
No.
We haven't had a chance to really connect.
We didn't even connect after Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because
that's how long it's been.
I know, that is how long it's been. But we rectified that this week, went on a little movie date. Date's a strong word because I said, Emily, you're coming to this.
Yes.
And I dragged you kicking and screaming across the road from the theatre.
And we bookmarked everyone else. Like our whole company was sitting in between us.
Yeah. Well, I thought, our office is now across the road from where we go to the screenings. It could not be easier. So we went and saw the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, which is out in cinemas now. Now, this was a huge, huge moment for me. And I went to it just after I interviewed Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby. So I'm already emotionally at a 15 on a scale of 1 to 10. But I cannot stress enough how much the original I Know What You Did Last Summer movie meant to me. So I was a child when it came out. It came out in 1997. And so I wasn't allowed to see the movies, obviously, because that would have been child abuse.
Yeah.
But the DVD, I do believe, or maybe it was a VHS, who would know, probably a DVD, started making the rounds at sleepovers when I was in primary school. And that's when I saw it. Scared the absolute living shit out of me and my friends. I don't think I slept for a week afterwards. But once I became a teenager, I would watch it over and over again because if you don't know, it stars the hottest stars of that moment. Freddie Prinze Jr., Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ryan Phillippe, and the greatest actress who has ever walked this earth, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes. You can't look in the eye.
Oh, God, no. God, no. That woman doesn't exist to me. She exists outside this world. Anyway, so, they play hot, sexy teens who kill someone and cover up the murder. And then the next year, when this little seaside town they live in, they start getting these notes. I Know We Did Last Summer. And a man a person, I won't spoil if you haven't seen it, in a fisherman's slicker and a huge hook, kills everyone in the town, obviously, and tortures them and murders some of them. And it's an incredible movie in the slasher genre, which was really kind of really hyping up in that moment. And then the year later, the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, came out with the cast members who survived. So Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. And that's still a great movie. It's a fun time. I loved it. Brandy's in it. Huge.
So true.
And then now, 2025, nearly 30 years after the original, they brought it back. So this new movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Stay With Me Here, is a sequel to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which came out in 1988. So it's continuing that story. And it picks up in like present day in the same town where a new group of sexy young teens are hanging out. And this is a great cast.
Hot.
Madeline Klein, who people know from Outer Banks, is in it. Chase Sue Wonders, who you would know from, so many things. She got her really big break in that horror comedy film Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Yes,
she was in. She's also been in The Studio, your favorite show.
Oh my God, yes. That's exactly
and
it.
so many things. Sarah Pigeon is in it. Like, it's a huge cast. And so we see Gabriette, the ultimate it girl, model, fashion icon, engaged to Maddie Healy, but we won't judge her for that, is in it. She plays a true crime podcaster.
She is so good in this.
An absolute scene stealer. Yeah. Put that woman in every movie. I loved her so much. So it's a new group of teens who are still living in the same little beachside town, and they accidentally kill someone. Mm-hmm. It happens more often. It happens more often than you think. You just that's what happens in your teen years. I'm sure
especially when you're hot and popular
and accidentally killing someone.
Yeah.
And so a year later, they start getting the notes of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and people in the town start getting brutally murdered by someone in a fisherman's jacket with a hook.
Yeah.
And so who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. No, you call
the people from the original movie
who survived, because they know what to do.
Julie and Ray. So Jennifer Love Hewitt reprises her role as Julie James.
God, I'm so obsessed with her.
Yeah, oh my God. Freddie Prinze Jr. reprises his role as Ray. You pick up their lives more than 30 years after.
So good looking.
They are both. Okay, this is the point where
I cannot deal with how good looking Freddie Prinze Jr. is.
I got so emotional in this because the movie itself is, for the first half anyway, fine, silly fun. Yes, there's a bit of gore. I personally don't think that was at all gory or scary.
It's very camp.
I saw a few people like you and a few other people in our row were like jumping scared. So maybe that might happen. But
it is if you are, because I'm a big horror movie fan, but I am one of those people who like genuinely get scared in horror movies. Like I can never watch one by myself. I have to like really build myself up to like watch one, because I genuinely get like, I invest so much emotion into it, so I genuinely get scared. Yeah. So it is one of those like slasher movies that it's a lot of jump scares. It's not like creepy, eerie. It's like very like, and a lot of silliness in there as well. Yeah.
So I got very emotional kind of in the midst of that silliness, seeing Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. back on our screens in these characters that I love so much. I started cheering and clapping my hands.
It was so good. And you could, even though like Jennifer Love Hewitt's line of saying, "No one loves nostalgia," I was just like, that's the stuff I want.
One of her most iconic lines in the original is when she yells out, "What are you waiting for?" taunting the killer, and she reprised that in the movie too. And I was like, literally, I was on my feet, clapping my hands. So I love that. There's some other little surprise cameos in the movie that I won't spoil for anyone, but a tear did come out of this eye. A tear.
There was a certain cameo where I literally like blocked everyone's view because I think I kind of stood up and looked at you.
Yeah, and I was
sitting so far apart, and I was like, I just needed to see your face during that moment.
Did you see a tear glistening? It happened.
I just saw you going like,
oh yeah, so much. Although I'm sure like no one else in the theater wanted me to be up cheering and clapping as much as I was, but guys, it was such a moment. So I'll say, if like obviously you should go and watch the original I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I still Know What You Did Last Summer, because I think they really hold up as these like, also they're a bit camp thrillers. This new one, this 2025 version is a bit sillier, but I think also just more of the time.
It's like taking also the piss out of like slasher movies in general, which like a lot of them do, like Scream and stuff like that.
And a lot of the dialogue I think is very like, I think it's going to date quickly, and I don't say that in a bad way. It's going to date very quickly because it's very like of this moment.
Yeah.
But like
it's giving nuptials.
Yeah. I know. Madeline Klein, what a scene stealer.
She's so funny.
Her character, from Outer Banks, you would know her. She's a real scene stealer in this as Danica. Even just some like the Renee rap songs and stuff they'll play. It's very of the moment, and I love that. In saying that, without giving away any spoilers, I just need to say one thing to the people who created this I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
Okay.
how freaking dare you is all I'll say to that about the ending.
I know.
The ending? First of all, way to steal from Scream. And I've never thought that these two horror franchises crossed. I thought they existed in their own worlds, I will say. There's a twist that is really...
But imagine me, LB, because I haven't seen any of the original films for either of those two movies.
Yeah.
So those two movies, I was like, oh, is this the same movie?
Yeah, exactly. And so I feel like the ending was a huge cop-out. I think they stole elements from Scream. And I also think that they did a huge disservice to the original story and the original characters. And I know they did it for shock value, but at what cost? At what cost? And I just think that they shouldn't have done it. And I'm really angry. And I've had 30 years to build this up. And I just feel like they've trashed my childhood of watching slasher movies and I didn't love it. So I'll just say that on the ending. When you guys watch
Anyway, it's out.
It's out now. And I will just say there's a little end credit scene.
Yes.
Stay for that.
Yes.
Because holy hell, that was amazing.
The end credit scene was like pure gold.
Pure gold and pure nostalgia for like diehard fans of the person they brought back in that last moment, and also really set it up for a sequel to this new movie.
Which I did not expect.
Exactly. I mean,
I thought it was going to be a one and done.
And obviously I know I'm screaming at the ending, but obviously I'll be the first one to go and see that movie when it comes out. But yeah, I've just got to say I loved being back in that world. I loved seeing especially Jennifer Love Hewitt back on the screen. Yeah, to anyone who's people were being really nasty about her body on the red carpet, and to that I say, shut the hell up. How dare you say anything about that woman?
What?
And she looked perfect, and she is perfect.
She is perfect.
And
Shut up.
Everything. Yeah, I can't. I'm not here for that. Yeah, don't say anything about her. And I'm very much looking forward to where the next movie goes from this sequel. But I also just think the ending was a cop-out, but the movie's fun. So I know what you did last summer in cinemas now. Also watch the originals is all I'll say to that.
Okay.